Hi Gemini, and welcome to your Flirt-scope for October 2017. This is a tarot reading to look at your sexual energies and emotional intimacy and that of the person that you are going to meet this month, you have just met, you have a crush on, or you've just recently became sexually intimate. This is a look more at your compatibility of somebody brand new or somebody that, you know, like you may have been intimate with them, but it's still a very new experience, okay? So we're going to start looking at your energy first, what kind of lover Gemini is, what you are bringing to the table. I'm going to pull three different cards. The first one is from the Sexual Magic Tarot. You guys are coming out as the King of Wands. The title of this card is Embracing Closely. So right away, you are a very warm and caring lover. That is what that card is saying. You probably really enjoy cuddling and snuggling. Like, you might not be like a type of person that wants physical affection all the time, but when you're in the mood for that and you want that, you're very warm, open, loving, tender, passionate, sensual. So I'm going to pull another card to get more information from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Gratitude. My goodness, this card has come out for a lot of different signs. This card here is saying that you are going to be as good of a lover as the person that you are being intimate with. Meaning, if you're with somebody who's just a cold fish or a really selfish lover, you're not really going to get anything out of that, and it will affect your performance and the energy that you bring to the table in that department. Now, if you have a super kinky freak in the sheets kind of lover, again, you'll mimic that to some degree to your comfort level, okay? If you have a really amazing lover, you are going to return that same energy to them. So if somebody's crappy in bed, you're not going to waste your time and put the energy and effort into it, okay? And the Dreams of Gaia tarot card you got is emotions. So this goes well with this card. It's saying that for you to be completely sexually fulfilled, you need an emotional connection with the person that you're being intimate with. It doesn't mean that you can't, you know, hook up and have flings or whatever, but true satisfying sex comes from a relationship, really, for you. Not to say you don't enjoy casual encounters, but the Gemini I'm reading for is more suited for relationship sex, something that you feel connected to emotionally. And somebody who is equal in the bedroom as you. Like, they can't be less than, they can't be boring, they can't be a cold fish, they can't be selfish, or you're just, it does nothing for you, okay? So let's take a look at their sexual energy and what comes through about them, what kind of lover they are. They are showing as the Eight of Swords. I know this card came out for Scorpio's energy, so maybe the person that you just met are trying to get to know better, whatever the situation may be. Maybe they are a Scorpio. With that coming out as their sexual energy, there is a lot more to them than meets the eye than they're going to share with you, okay? Their true sexual desires and nature and what turns them on and fetishes even is something that's very private to them. Not that they're not comfortable within themselves about, you know, what they like and don't like. It's just that that's not going to be discussed immediately unless they feel extremely comfortable with you, like you are a kindred spirit or something. Celebration. So this goes pretty well with what I was saying about this card. In the bedroom, they are a lot of fun, okay? They're open to a lot of different things, maybe even to the detriment of themselves. Like, this is a type of person that may live by the motto, I'll try anything one time, and if it's really good, I'll do it again. So this person definitely isn't boring, okay? You're not going to have a cold fish. This seems more like playful, fun type of energy. Maybe even like some silliness. Let's see what we get from the Dreams of Gaia to see how this energy rounds out for them. And just because of the cards that came out for you guys compared to other signs, I would say you both are quite reserved in your sexuality. Not saying that you're not very sexual beings, but you're more reserved about expressing that to friends or strangers, or, you know, it takes a certain comfort level to even express that to somebody new that you're being intimate with. Interesting. They have the 8 of Swords here, which would be the 8 of Air and the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So this person, even though they're a lot of fun and they're open to a lot of different things, they have a very hard time opening up and sharing that with anybody. That might be a flaw that they perceive about themselves. Like, they're sexual and they're fun, but they're very closed off to their own sexuality. I don't know how to make this make sense. They know what they like. They know what they want. They probably know how to please their partner very, very well, okay? But to express their sexual needs and desires and fantasies fully, 100%, being vulnerable and exposing themselves entirely, that is very, very hard for them. The 8 of Swords coming out twice really iterates that point. So to really open them up, the combination of them sexually is to create a very safe environment where they can be vulnerable. So unless you're willing to put in time and you do want to create a relationship with this person, I don't think you're going to know the full extent of what they bring forth to the table in a sexual way, or even in an emotional way, because this is about emotional intimacy as well. I just think the energy they give off or present is a very fun, I'm open to a lot of different things type of, you know, energy. But the truth is, even though they're going to be open to your ideas, they're not so willing to share their ideas with you, or at least to the full extent in which they think them or fantasize about them. So you'll have fun with this person, but also something else with these two cards, they might just be more of a flirty type of person who never really gives it up, okay? So I'm going to pull a card for your attraction level towards them and their attraction level towards you. So you do recognize this playful, fun nature about them, and you really enjoy yourself in their company, and you do feel passion towards them, okay? And here they are. They are coming through as Wands energy as well. They could be younger than you maybe, but they might be more spontaneous when it comes to sex than you are. Like, I feel as though because they're so reserved and really hide their true self sexually, it's easier for them to have, let's say, casual hookups or flings or one night stands than it would be for you, because you really want that emotional connection with somebody before you get intimate, even if you won't say it out loud. It's just how you're made. So they're very passionate towards you as well. And they like to be spontaneous and fun with you. So with that Eight of Swords, I don't feel as though it's that they're never going to like give it up or whatever. I really feel that it's hard for them to open up and express their true sexual desires and also their emotions, because this is, you know, sexual energy and emotional intimacy. So they kind of really hide behind this fun facade. And to get serious with them, to talk about, you know, what they're really feeling or what they really want, that's hard. And it's not that they play games, but it's just like that stuff is guarded under lock and key. So this isn't somebody you really want to play games with. I feel like if you hurt this person, like you might not even ever tell you that you did. Okay, they might just kind of distance themselves from you and play it off like they're just fine. So if they really start opening up to you and sharing with you, that means that you mean something to them. So I don't know, if you're in this just to kind of play games or you just want to have a good time, I don't think you should do that with this person. They just, I don't know. So I'm going to pull 3 cards to look at the past, present, and future energies between you guys for the month of October. We have the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and then the Death card. Okay, so Death is the Scorpio energy in the tarot deck. So again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Now, what this tells me about this person and you, based on these energies, in the past, like, I feel like you guys had a previous connection, okay? Whether it's just friends or you guys went on a few dates or you hooked up a few times here and there, you have a past connection with them somehow, some way. And you guys come back into contact somehow. You reach out to them, they reach out to you. Somebody was missing somebody. And then here we have, you know, definitely with all the aces, it could represent sex for sure. And you see what's going on here. This is kind of kinky. So again, it's back to that fun, playful, I'm open to anything type of energy. So, you know, in the middle of October, you guys may have some kinky sex, okay? But here with this ending in abandon, the Death card, it's, to me, I feel like this doesn't last. Whoever this person is that you're messing around with, like, it doesn't last, okay? But this is general, so it could be different for everybody. I am going to pull additional tarot cards so that you can have a more personalized answer. But from the way this looks to me, I don't know, this just might just be a sexual relationship that you guys share, and you might truly desire to have more with this person, but it's just like you just can't break down their walls, and you can't stand that. Like, that's the one thing that prevents you from moving forward on the next step with them. And for them, I don't know, I don't think they feel vulnerable enough with you to fully open up and share every part of them, what you're seeking to know and understand. And so that might be what makes them pull away from you. So I'm pulling a advice card from the Whispers of Love Oracle for you guys. And you got, be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So with this here, it's saying exactly what I just said. I get the sense that this is what you're asking for from them. Or this could even be what they're asking for from you. And somehow, some way, it's just like somebody just cannot open up and fully expose themselves. I feel like it's more the person that you're dealing with. And you can't handle that. Like, you're being real, you're being open, you're exposing who you are, you're trying to be vulnerable, and you need that in return. And it's just, I don't feel like they are giving that to you. So I don't know. I'm going to pull 3 romance angel cards. You pick the card that you feel most drawn to, okay? And just only pick one, because it will give you more advice or the answer or outcome to this reading that is personalized for you. This is general. So this could be the other way around, where they're needing you to be more authentic, like they don't feel like you are being genuine and totally vulnerable, which doesn't allow them to be genuine and totally vulnerable. Or this could just be a perception you hold of each other, and when you go apart, eventually you miss each other and you come back together, but then it's like the same thing. Nothing really changes. So here is card 1. Here is card 2. And here is card 3. So you decide which one of these you feel most drawn to. If you need to, pause the video, but I am going to go ahead and start with card 1. So if you chose card 1, the answer or outcome or advice for you about this person is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if they are asking you to be more vulnerable and more open, you really need to do that, okay? They have genuine feelings for you. You have genuine feelings for them. You guys just need to be more open and vulnerable with each other. And I don't know what the deal is, like why you both hide so much, because it's not a manipulative energy or, you know, sneakiness or deceit, anything like that. It's like I can't expose myself, and there's nothing like bad that you're exposing. It's just being that vulnerable with another person and letting them see those deeper sides of you. God, it feels so strong, like Scorpio. So they really need to see all parts of you deep down inside, okay? And you need the same. So if you're genuinely feeling them and you know they're genuinely feeling you, do what it takes to be vulnerable so that they can follow suit, okay? Now, if you chose card number 2, your advice, answer, or outcome is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, it's like the same message of card 1. Be authentic to who you are. Expose yourself, which will allow them to expose themselves, okay? So for those of you who chose card 1 or card 2, that's the universe saying, look, there's potential in this relationship, but you have to open up more. You have to expose yourself. You have to be vulnerable, okay? Now, let's see if we're on a roll here. if you chose card 3, your advice, outcome, or answer regarding this person is separation. Okay, so that is where this death card comes in. So if you were most attracted to the third option, this is the advice, that now is not the time for you guys to begin. Okay, I know card 1 and card 2 spoke of that, but you were attracted to card 3, which is saying the person that you're dealing with specifically, like, it's not meant to work out, at least not in October. Okay, this is not unrequited love, this is separation. So there is a possibility that, you know, at some point in time you guys can get back together or come back together, but right now is just not the right time for you guys. It's just not. So with this death card here, what I feel for options 1 and 2, this is the relationship, like, actually transforming into something more, the shedding the skin of the old you, the old them, and now becoming more vulnerable and more open to each other. That is what I think this represents right here. And that's by becoming truly authentic to who you are and letting that shine through. So for cards 1 and 2, I really feel as though in the month of October, this situation can turn into a relationship, or at least there is a transformation in the way that you guys have been interacting with each other, like it's going to a different level. And then if you chose card 3, like I said, I really think that it's just not the right time for you guys right now. Okay, so I hope that this offered some clarity and guidance for you guys, and open up. Okay, and I hope you have a fabulous month. Take care.